Good morning. Today is June 2nd, and today marks 14 years the Freaks and Geeks Tattoo Studio has been open and operating. In my most recent video about people doing pop-ups, I was receiving a lot of pushback by people saying that as a tattoo shop owner, I must be some sort of taskmaster if I'm not okay with them tattooing outside of the tattoo shop. And that being that I charge percentage, that I am somehow keeping them captive and taking all their money and feeding off of them. And this is some crazy talk. I don't understand it. When you come to work in my tattoo studio, you are feeding off of 14 years of business that I and the tattoo artists that have worked here in the last 14 years have created. And it has created a lot of business. We stay very busy. But how the tattoo shop continues to grow is you come in and you tattoo the walk-ins and the regular clients of the tattoo shop, and you bring in your own business, and your business helps the tattoo shop to grow. If the mentality is that you just come into my studio and feed off of my 14 years of clients and then go tattoo at a bar down the street or a VFW hall around the corner or whatever, or some other tattoo shop in town where you're tattooing your own clients, then you know what? That's just driving us all to the bottom. The fact of the matter is that when you come into a tattoo studio and you flex, I'm an independent contractor, it's not a flex at all. Because the fact is that tattoo studios are collective. It's not individual. I know that you've been trained by the internet to tell you that as a tattoo artist, you're an individual and you're a rugged individual. Well, when you work in a tattoo shop, you're a collective group. We feed off of each other artistically. We feed off of each other money-wise, and we have a good time. We listen to rock and roll. We talk about tattoos. We have an honest to goodness good time. And I feel like this: if you're working in a studio and the owner's a taskmaster, then why don't you quit and go somewhere else? If you feel like you're working at percentage and they're just feeding off of you, then quit and go somewhere else. Open your own studio. You know, I tried the private studio game years ago and it sucked. I hated it. I didn't like working alone. I like being part of a crew, and I want people to have a good time in my tattoo studio. But if the mentality is that I can just do whatever I want, you're helping tattooing to go to the bottom. Get a job in a studio, be part of a crew, and have a good time. Quit looking at it as like some sort of like you're a slave to the man. I don't really get it. Tattooing is about collective, and it's about feeding off of each other, and it's about positivity, and that's where we should be at with it.